Hello everybody and welcome to another video where today I'm going to be reacting to the League Championship Series for both the National League and the American League in this year's MLB postseason. Both of them have come to a close a couple days ago and I'm going to be reacting to both of them, the World Series matchup that will happen as of recording this tonight, and who's going to win that World Series. But let's get right into the video. First series I want to talk about is the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. The Houston Astros win 4-2 in the series and were able to win at home in Game 6. This series was not that easy going for the Astros, just like the American League Division Series. It was a lot more difficult and it was a lot more stressful for them as they were almost put on the brink of elimination, but they were able to win in 6 games. The first game for them was a little bit of a close game, but it was one that they ended up winning. They were down 3-1 and had a clutch 6th, 7th, and 8th innings to win 5-4 only by 1 run, but home runs by Altuve and Correa and another RBI ended up winning the game for them 5-4. Second game was completely opposite. This time the Red Sox dominated the Astros in Houston with 9 runs in 4 innings. Innings 1, 2, 3, and 4 to start the game. They scored 9 runs and the Astros couldn't come back enough and they lost 9-5 and the Astros tied the series back up. In Game 3, the Red Sox have another crazy win, beating up the Astros this time for 9 runs in 3 innings and were able to win 12-3. In Game 4, there was a huge comeback for the Astros as they were able to tie the series up 2-2. After the game was tied up at 2-2, they had a 7-run 9th inning to win the game 9-2, as the Red Sox couldn't do anything in their bottom of the 9th inning, as you can't really come back from a 7-run inning. In Game 5, the Astros take the series lead once again and go up 3-2 after a huge 9-1 win with a 5-run 6th inning. That was a huge win for them, keeps their motivation, keeps them going, keeps them pushing forward, another 1 game away from making it to another World Series. And in Game 6, they were able to clinch it with a huge 5-0 shutout in an elimination game for the Astros, as they were able to bust the game open with a 3-run bottom of the 8th. After they were up 2-0, they scored a 3-run homer to basically ice the game and make it 5-0, and also a double play in the top of the 7th that helped stop the Red Sox from getting into scoring position and possibly getting a run. They get a strikeout and then they caught somebody stealing. It was Verdugo, and they were able to end the inning there in the 7th inning. Again, as I said, that 3-run homer made it 5-0, and the Red Sox couldn't come back, and they lost 5-0 in Game 6 and were eliminated from playoff contention. In the series, there was plenty of home runs, several by the Astros and a lot more by the Red Sox. A lot of different players ended up getting home runs in this series, and I'm going to be first talking about the Houston Astros. Jose Altuve had 2 home runs this series. Carlos Correa had a home run. Yuli Gurriel had a home run. Jason Castro had a home run. Kyle Tucker had a home run. Bregman had a home run. Jordan Alvarez had a home run for them. Ultimately, only Altuve had more than 1 home run this series, but it was huge ones as they were able to all get together and win in 6 games and move on to the World Series. For the Red Sox, they had plenty of home runs, but it wasn't really enough for them as they still lost in 6 games. Kike Hernandez had a huge championship series as he had 3 home runs in 6 games. JD Martinez had 2 home runs this ALCS. Rafael Devers also had 3 home runs This ALCS, Kyle Schwarber had a home run, a grand slam for them. Arroyo had a home run for them. Xander Bogaerts had a home run. JD Martinez, Rafael Devers had a grand slam for them, a huge home run for him, as they had 2 grand slams in the same game. That's the first time it's ever happened in the same postseason game. And that's going to do it for the ALCS. Yes, the Red Sox do get eliminated, and the Astros do move on to play the winner of the NLCS that also ended in 6 games. The NLCS between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. In Game 1, the Braves win with a walk-off single by Austin Riley. It was an RBI single in the bottom of the 9th, and they were able to win 3-2. In Game 2, the same thing happened again, this time with an RBI single from Eddie Rosario to win the game 5-4 in the bottom of the 9th. So they already go up 2-0 in the series with 2 close walk-offs, which is sort of a little fluke if you're thinking it from a Dodgers perspective. They had really good games, and you only lost by 1 run in each because of some one-hit wonder that happened in the bottom of the 9th. Just one hit, and nope, it's over, and you lose. In Game 3, the Dodgers get a huge must-win comeback with a 4-run 8th inning to get down 5-2 to win 6-5, a close game that they're able to win, and instead of going down 3-0, they're able to win and get the series back up a little closer at 2-1. In Game 4, Atlanta gets 1 game away from going to the World Series, as they were able to win with a dominant Game 4, winning 9-2, all Atlanta that game, and they were able to win and go up on the series 3-1. In Game 5, the Dodgers stave off elimination with a whopping 11-2 win over the Braves at home in a huge game for them. They had to win this game, and they showed up, scored 11 runs to the Braves 2, and ultimately they were able to win, and now the series is 3-2 Braves. But it goes to Atlanta, and in Game 6, the Braves clinched the World Series for the first time since 1999, as they were able to win with a huge 3-run homer by Eddie Rosario in the 4th to go up 4-1 at the time, and that ended up winning the game for them, as they only needed 4 runs as they win 4-2 and clinch a World Series berth for the first time in 22 years. In this series, there was a lot less home runs compared to the ALCS. The Braves had a few home runs. Austin Riley had a home run for them. Jock Peterson had a home run for them. Eddie Rosario had 3, including that series-winning home run in the 4th inning. Adam Duvall had a home run for them. Freddie Freeman had 2 home runs for them. And for the Dodgers, Will Smith had a home run. Corey Seager had a home run. Cody Bellinger had a home run. A.J. Pollock had a home run. Actually had 2 home runs, and Chris Taylor had 3 home runs all in the same game, and that's the first time that's been done for a while. Yeah, ultimately for the Dodgers, they weren't able to win this series. It was a fun series to watch, as all the games were close except for those 2 blowout games. But other than that, it was a very fun series to watch, and ultimately the Braves were the better team. They did have a 3-1 series lead last year, but they did blow it to the Dodgers, who eventually won the World Series. But this year, they were able to stop that and end up winning this series up 3-1 and winning Game 6 and win the series 4-2. So, the World Series is between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. My prediction is the Houston Astros win it, as the MLB wants that redemption right back for the Astros. Oh, they go back on top, after having this huge cheating scandal. And now they're able to get revenge on all those teams, and we did win it fairly, even though they didn't in 2017. But we did take our time, we did put the effort in, and we did win a fair World Series. I think that's what they're going to do, but you never know. The Braves may pull off the upset and win. Either way, both teams, it's going to be such a fun matchup, and I am so excited for what's going to happen tonight. Game 1 is tonight as I'm recording this, Tuesday night, October 26th. And yeah, that's going to do it. That's about it. See ya.